as we increasingly automate all of the different steps where now a developer can check code in from their IDE and trigger a whole series of automated processes that include quality gates, that include performance tests, and that include deployment into production environments potentially as well. This really begins to elevate the scope of what is going to be possible. And that scale of expertise that you have in-house, one of the biggest problems that we see as many of our more sophisticated customers begin implementing performance engineering directly into their CI pipelines is that they see an explosion in the number of test results that they have to analyze. What I mean by that is a typical performance engineering team, maybe they have 2 or 3 performance test results to analyze each week. They run a test, they analyze some results, give some recommendations. As soon as we put this in the CI pipeline, yes, the tests themselves tend to be a lot smaller. And yes, they tend to be a lot shorter, but you still need to take a look at them. And instead of getting 2 or 3 per week, you might start getting 2 or 3 per hour, or even more than that, to begin to analyze. And it can put a lot of pressure on a very limited pool of experts who understand how to look at performance analysis graphs and time series data and begin to determine what it is inside of that data set that shows a performance problem and where that problem might reside. So when we look at the move away from a code-centric solution towards a low-code, no-code, very generally in the industry, we find that we get up to 70% fewer time resources spent creating these types of assets, whether that is building mobile apps using tiles, whether that is creating a performance test using NeoLoad and our low-code, no-code approach. The implications for performance engineering are kind of profound. It opens up the pool of available team members who are going to be able to meaningfully participate. One of the challenges in performance engineering is I have all of this deep expertise in doing analysis and creating performance test scripts and doing correlation. I just don't know the application under test. I don't know the business process that I need to record. This poses a lot of problems and requires me to reach out to other teams and introduces additional delays and bottlenecks. If those business domain experts could participate directly, maybe we can accelerate the entire process here in a pretty dramatic way. This leads to the ability to start testing everything. Nobody wants to test less than they're currently doing. Everybody always wants to test more. And being able to address and bring in a much larger pool of team members can dramatically help accelerate and scale out your performance engineering efforts.